Hey YouTube fam, I'm Stacy and today we're going to be getting ready together. Here we go. Let's just dive right in. I'm going to be starting off with the Smashbox primer water all over my face, and then I take my beauty blender and I just kind of like dab it in. Next, I'm going to grab my concealers, and I don't really wear foundation, I just wear concealer. It's just easier for me and it covers a lot for me and it doesn't break me out like foundation does. So these are Cover FX Power Play concealers. I have two shades. I have a little lighter one and a little darker one just to give me that in-between shade, you know? So I'm taking, this is P Light 2. I'm just taking this and dabbing it right underneath my eyes. And I get really red underneath my nose, on my chin. I think I'm running out. Right there, and right there, and then on my forehead for sure. On my nose a little bit. And now I'm just taking the little bit darker shade, and I'm just going, I'm not really doing a lot, I'm just going right in between those shades that I just did. Yeah. Next I'm taking my IT Cosmetics complexion brush, airbrush full coverage complexion brush, and I used to use the beauty blender and now I use this. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's super easy. Next, I'm taking my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is what I use for setting powder. I absolutely adore this. It makes my face matte all day. It does not, it hydrates my face, but it's not hydrating, if that makes sense. I just pour a little bit into the cap of it and take my, it says an e.l.f. brush, it's my powder brush. I'm just taking a little bit on the end of my brush and just going on my forehead. I'm gonna let this sit and I'm gonna do my eyes. So for the eyes, I'm going in with my Smashbox 24-hour primer. Just rubbing this all over my eyes. And if you have a translucent powder that you absolutely adore, I use the Out of the Park Ave Princess palette. I use the shade, it's either Halo or Enhance. And then this is my e.l.f. brush, my Flawless Concealer brush. Oh, I never knew that. I just use it for my eyes because it's a big fluffy brush and I like it. And it just gives me a clean slate to start off on. I usually do my eyebrows before I do my eyeshadow, so if y'all see me looking down here, I have a mirror and I can't really do my eyebrows while looking somewhere else. This is the NYX eyebrow pencil, microbrow pencil. It's an ash brown, and I'm just taking this pencil and I'm lining underneath my eyebrows. See, I don't really have like this part of an eyebrow because I pluck them so much whenever I was little. So I just kind of draw one there and then I'll show you how I really blend it out. Next, I'm taking Ulta Beauty's Brow Tint in medium. I love this stuff. It's waterproof. It doesn't smell like paint. It doesn't have a smell really. It's just amazing. I take this over the rest of my brow that I didn't color in, and it just fills it in. It fills in all the sparse areas. Now to clean up my brows, I'm just taking my brow pencil again, and I'm taking a little spoolie on the end, and I'm just going to feather this out a tiny bit to give me that illusion that I have eyebrow hairs there. And then I'm even gonna take the spoolie and just go around the edge of my brows, just to give them a nice clean look. For the eyeshadow, I wanted to do something really simple today. I didn't want to do something super complicated, so I'm taking my Sultry palette from Anastasia, and then my Morphe brush collection, my eye brush collection, that's what you call it. My biggest fluffy brush, and this is the JH30, and I'm going in with the shade Fresh. Coating my eyes with that. I'm even going to take this brush, I'm going to go ahead into my next shade, which is going to be Birch. It's a very light tan shade. Like I said, I'm not doing something really complicated today. And then with my smaller fluffy brush, this is the JH32, I'm taking the shade Twig just to give it a little bit of depth in the corners here. Going back in with Birch just a little bit. And now for the last shade, I'm not really doing a lot, I told you that. I'm going in with Cinder, which is a sparkly shade. And I'm just taking that and putting that on the edges of my eyes, more like the outer V's, and I'm just bringing it into the corners a little bit. Taking my JH43, and I'm taking Birch and Twig again, and I'm literally just dabbing it in there, and I'm going right underneath my eye. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes. For my lashes, what I usually do, I curl my lashes, and then I take Lashfood Conditioning Collagen Lash Primer, and this stuff saved my life one time, so I just use it kind of like religiously whenever I do mascara. Any type of mascara, this goes on before. And then for mascara, I've been using the Brooklyn & Bailey Lash Next Door. It's super cute, it comes in super cute packaging, and also it doesn't say that it's waterproof, but this stuff stays on my eyes water literally constantly. And I'm always like dabbing underneath here to make sure like my eye makeup isn't coming off, and this stays on through it all. This stuff is amazing. That's my little review on it, I guess. So here we go. Boom, finished. Okay, now that we still have all that powder on our face from the setting powder, I just take it and I wipe it off, and I really like that because then if you go to, if you have a lot of eye makeup that falls under here, you can just wipe it off because your setting powder's still on there. Now for bronzer, I am taking the Park Ave Princess bronzer again. And I am taking my e.l.f. brush. It's actually a complexion brush. I use it as a bronzer brush because can't tell me what to do. Taking the shade Carrot in Princess Cut, which I almost used all of it. This one fell out of my drawer. And I'm just taking both of those together, and I'm just starting at the cheekbone, and I'm not even really going down. And now I'm taking those shades again, and I'm going up here by my forehead and my hairline, and I'm just blending them down so that way my face looks like it has a little bit of color and I'm not dead. Now for blush, I am taking Bare Minerals Gen Nude blushes, and this is Call My Blush. And I am taking my e.l.f. brush, Flawless Face Brush. And what I do, because this is like a flat brush, I don't know if you can see it, but I just take one side and I just dab it in there a few times, and I tap it off, and then I kind of take where my contour ended and just go ahead and pat, like swirl it in there. Okay, last for highlight, I'm taking my Anastasia Glow Kit. I'm taking the shade Summer, which we all know is a light tan shade, and then this is an Ulta powder brush. It's just a tiny highlighter brush, and I like using it for highlighting my face. I just put it on the top of my cheekbones. I take a very little bit and just go down my nose just to give it that shine, and then right above my lips. For my lip shade, I'm going to be using Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and this is 65 Seductress. This is literally like a nude for me. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. And then whenever they start getting dry later, I will put on my Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme, and this just moisturizes my lips and it makes them tingle, and I like the feeling of it. So yeah, now that we're all done, I'm going to set my face with a little bit of setting spray. This is a Morphe, I don't know how you say it, honestly. I've heard it both ways, so whatever. And this is the continuous spray, so there we go. That is all. Alright guys, I'll catch you in my next video. Also, I wanted to do a Q&A next week on like hair tutorials, makeup questions, not hair tutorials, what did I just say? Hair videos, makeup videos. If you have any questions, you can either DM them to me on my Instagram, which is Stacy Styles. I'll have the link below, and then also you can message me on here. You can comment on my post on my Instagram or on my YouTube post or on my Facebook post, or you can Facebook Messenger me. It does not matter. Just send me your questions, let me know what you're curious about, and we will get to solving them. So yeah, I will answer them in the next video, and I hope y'all have a great week. I will see y'all next week, and yeah, like and subscribe.